Perfect, perfect, perfect.
What's up, Coco fam? So I'm sitting in the car. I'm thinking about doing a Chick-fil-A mukbang. I'm gonna do that alone. So I won't be collaborating with anyone. As my husband, it will be just me. Just been having some heavy things on my mind. Just to know, family is very, very, very important. And after this weekend, it's been really hard to accept some things that was said. And normally I don't even talk about stuff like this, but I'm not gonna get in like real details. Sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna get in real deep like into the details about what was said. But you have to be very mindful of some things you say and you share, because can really be hurtful to your family member. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta get the wig together. So you gotta be really, really careful on the things you say to your family members. I'm not liking this beat today. I used the Rihanna, the hydrating one, and I don't like this look. But yeah, you gotta be mindful of what you say. Okay, let's do it like that. About what you say to your family members. And it make you feel like you're not loved as much as you think you are. And sometimes people say things in the heat of a moment. But once you said it, it's kind of hard to take it back because you said it. And I'm not gonna be like, anything that was said last night. I know I did not. I didn't say anything wrong. I really didn't. Things that was said had me in tears. That's when, like, you have to appreciate. Of course, you have to appreciate your parents or whoever, your loved ones that's alive. And you always, it's not good to separate yourself from some people, mother, father, anybody, because you never know if the person gonna be here tomorrow, next day, whatever. Like I always say, you should live life to the fullest, but you don't want to be, when you finally engage with your family, nothing always come out good, because you have this person don't click with this person and that person don't click with that, and you can feel the void of, you can just feel it, that everybody not vibing. And sometimes I just like to just stay away, because you have to watch what you say. And then if somebody say something that's wrong, let me say this. You know how you deal with stuff in the family, and then when somebody has something, you go. Never try to resolve the problem you had before. So it's pretty much like you sweeping everything under the rug, to the point the rug is like this. It's a big knot. And you never talk about it. And that's like my family. We don't really talk about it. Sometimes if we get too deep, you apologize. But it's just like, you should be able to voice your opinion, how you feel about things. But then sometimes people take things out of, just go overboard with it. And you like, I didn't even mean it like that. But you know how people just can't take a joke. And then sometimes you don't even know if somebody's joking. My family is just a little different. And I feel like I'm gonna be there, but not there. And I know that's not good to say, but it's really hard. It really is. You have your own, you grow up, you have your own kids, and you're a mother, and then sometimes I never disrespect my parents. I don't use profanity or anything like that in that nature. But it's like when you talk, the parent feel like you talking over them, but you have to give I'm not a child anymore, so you have to let me voice my opinion and don't cut me over. Like, you speak, I speak, because we both grown. But I never like say anything that's like some people just have a profanity conversation with their parent, and I don't do stuff like that. Well, none of us actually do, my siblings, but that I know of. But I know I don't. I got a sour taste in my mouth, and I can't go into it. It's just, if any of you, my YouTubers, fam, if y'all go through stuff, I mean, you can leave it in the comment section. How do you cope with some things like that? Is it good to stay away? Because you don't want something to happen to someone that you love, and you pull back, and then you're like, oh my God, we never resolved this. But the thing is, like I said, we never resolve anything most of the time. That's once in a blue moon. If something happened, or a function, or somebody wants you to come to a gathering. But again, you still don't really talk about it. You just sweep it under the rug. And at this point, I am so tired of sweeping that I pretty much want to break the broom, because I don't even want to just keep making like it's not, it's cool to just say bump it and let's just move on and have fun. And then when you get into something else, now you got something else you didn't put under the rug. And that's exhausting. That's not living. That's a freaking headache to go through. And I just want everything to be gravy good. Just good. Not fussing and disagreement and this person saying you disrespectful. It's a whole lot for somebody to take in. And I am a loving person. I love hard. And it hurt to see that you can't even communicate with some people. You just can't communicate. And when you can't communicate with anybody in your family, like, who can you go to? You can't go to nobody. And I find myself, I'm venting to my, to my YouTube followers. And if anybody ever was in a situation like this, I mean, how do you fix things when people not even trying to fix it? They just rather sweep it under the rug. And it's exhausting. It really is. And that's why most of the time I prefer to stay away. Not that I don't love the people that, in my family. It's just, who want to have drama in your own daggone family? Who want to have drama? You have enough drama anywhere else. On the street, anywhere. Any outing you do, you have just dumb stuff. But then you should be able to go to your family and vent, talk about it on work. Don't have to worry about, oh, if I say this, then, oh, you gonna, like, what? Who does that? You gossiping, and you can't even, you say how you feel, and then the person is changing up and making like you gossiping, and you're like, what? I'm just telling you how I feel. And then it's like, the response you get, it's like, what? Now you making this out of something that it shouldn't be. I'm telling you something, and then you feel the need to share it with an individual that ain't even there. And it's like, what? I'm trying my best not to cry in this video. It's just a lot to take in. I didn't feel like I should talk about it, but then I felt like, why not? Because somebody probably can fill me in and help me how to cope with things. I just don't want to feel wrong to pull myself away. I love my family, like I say, but I'm just tired of sweeping things. And if I have to continue on sweeping, I'm done. I'm just gonna love you from a far distance. You'll know I love you, but it's just gonna be far, because I don't feel like I'm up to age. I'm not a little girl. I'm a grown woman. I have my own family. And then when I my own husband, family, my kids. But when we come together as a family, I don't want to feel like it don't feel like a family. Because now you feel like you can't say this or that, or you're going to get attacked. And you should never, ever feel like that. Because when you're in a family and you're in need and you need somebody to talk to, that should be... Sorry about that, y'all. I got a call. So you should never feel like you can't share anything and be worried that that person going to pass it to another person. And then when they get back to you... See, that's why I don't do that he say, she say stuff. Sometimes when somebody say something, I really don't want to know. Because if I didn't hear it, I just didn't hear it. But then if I hear it from somebody and then it's different, or you just know how people are. They change it up and you're like, wait a minute, it wasn't said like this. I said it. And you're like, look, you know what? That's exactly why I don't do that little girl stuff. So I just need y'all, if anybody been in a situation and going through things with their family, or you may have not, but how do you fix things like that? Should you just let it go, or I don't know, just love them from afar? So if y'all can just leave in the comment, I can't even get it out. If you can just leave it in the comment section and just tell me, how do you deal with stuff like that? Should you just let it keep going and keep sweeping? Or just say, I'm just going to keep my distance? So y'all just let me know. I just needed to vent to y'all for a second. I didn't give you much details, but it's pretty much in already that it's a family issue. And how you never want anything to happen to anyone in your family. But how do you cope with that? How do you just say, I'm done, I'm going to separate myself, and then you kind of find out something happened. You're like, dang, we didn't even resolve anything. This pile of dust and issues has been swept, and we didn't even fix anything, and now this person gone. So how do you even fix stuff like that? So we'll be checking my comments to see if anybody, have any good solution. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening and watching my channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that button and the notification. That way you can be in touch with anything I upload on my channel. And again, like I always say, live life to the fullest. You only live once. Thank you for watching, y'all.
Perfect.